I am currently at the lowest possible point in my life. Things have not gone well for little old A10. But rather than dwell on it, I am instead going to start uploading a lot more to this channel because I really enjoy uploading videos and pursuing my passion. But I also like keeping things organized so I don't get overwhelmed, which happens very easily in my case, because I get super anxious about stuff for no reason. So in today's video, I want to go over a kind of channel plan I put together for myself in order to keep a better schedule, as well as hear input from you guys about what you think about some of these ideas. Normally this would just be a community post, but there's a lot more to get through for once, and I didn't feel comfortable spamming you guys with paragraphs. So I decided instead to put it in this video. But what are some of these crazy ideas I have that I want to go full throttle on right away? Well, I'm glad you asked, dear viewer. Allow me to introduce you to my first idea that's totally original and not at all derivative at this point on YouTube. Reaction content. Sorry, I said that wrong. I mean reaction content.
I don't know. Let's treat it like a challenge.
Do you guys like reaction videos? I don't. I think they're fucking terrible.
Okay, so just so we're all clear here, it's not going to be the kind of reaction content you're thinking about. At least, I think it's not the kind you're thinking about. Anyways, the reaction content I'm planning to do is a reaction series where I go over and watch each individual Ben 10 show and rank each individual episode. Now I can already hear you guys typing away in the comments. Oh boy, A10, what an original idea you just had. I wonder who you got it from. Now, dear viewer, I know this has been done to death, but I think I can put my own spin on things. And for the record, the guy I'm copying is actually not Kuro. It's overanalyzing Avatar. See, I really liked his videos because they were small 10 to 15 minute reaction videos that kinda got you hyped to rewatch the series. Now, I have nothing against Kuro, but I'm kind of against making a 30-minute reaction to one 20-minute episode because at that point you can just go watch the episode and take 10 minutes to come to your own conclusion. And also, that would take just as long as my other videos, which kinda goes against the whole point of this idea. Because the reason I'm so excited for it is because I plan to put these reaction videos in between my normal upload schedule. That way, instead of you guys having to wait months for a new video about, say, a conspiracy theory or a series review, you guys instead get to have small 10 to 15 minute reaction episodes in between my longer videos. So those of you that like short form content can be happy, and those of you that prefer my longer form videos still get those pretty regularly. I think this is a good compromise, because for a while there I was thinking of just making all my videos shorter, but I ended up having to cut out a lot of my deeper thoughts in said videos, making them kinda pointless in retrospect. So hopefully you guys like this idea. I know I kinda butchered it by calling it reaction content, but don't think of it that way. Just think of it as me rewatching the original series and ranking each episode based on how much I liked it. And yes, this idea was inspired by a comment I saw asking me to rank all the Ben 10 episodes. I might not get to all this series right away, and I'm probably gonna stick to classic for a while to see if you guys like this format, but if you do end up enjoying it, I will cover all the shows, even the ones I really don't want to. Anyways, that's my first idea that I'm gonna go full throttle on right away, because I think it'll help me upload things regularly and fix the other big problem that's been happening behind the scenes. See, after I upload those 25 to 30 minute long videos that take hours out of my life, I'm usually left pretty burnt out, because you see, I usually need a break after those 30-minute videos and take like a week off, only to come back and completely forget how to edit videos and how to talk into a microphone without sounding really nasally or gargly or like I'm talking too fast. So I'm really excited for this idea because I think it'll keep me in shape, so to speak, in terms of creating content, whilst also giving you guys a large variety of content at the same time. But now allow me to go into my other ideas that I could really use some input on, because I'm not quite sure how you guys would like these ideas. At least not as much as I'm sure you'll like this first one. What are these strange ideas? Well, allow me to dive into those ideas and the problems I'm having running with them. Shall we?
We shall indeed.
The first other idea that I kind of liked at first, but I'm having some problems with now, is a Versus series idea. I got the idea from a video titled The Halo UNSC Forces versus the Star Wars Empire, and really liked the idea of Vilgax's droid army versus, say, the Decepticons from Transformers Prime, or the battle droids from Star Wars Clone Wars. And then I started thinking about other ideas like Ghost Freak and the Halloween trio versus the DCAU Justice Trinity of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. And then I thought of Lelouch versus Cervantes, and a bunch of other versus ideas in my head. The problem I'm having though is, well, one, I just don't like versus content that much. You're comparing two fictional universes with completely different rules that oftentimes don't mesh well. For example, even though I hate bringing up this debate, the whole Goku versus Alien X debate kinda doesn't make sense. Like, Goku can resist being erased from the universe, so he could technically, theoretically, resist Alien X's changes. And technically, Alien X is supposed to be limited to only being able to change what it quote-unquote understands. Like Derek J. Wyatt said he couldn't technically use mana/magic, but he could change mana/magic to something he could understand. So for a while, he might be depowered in Goku's universe until he figured that all out. And technicalities like that make me hesitant to jump into Versus content, because I know fans will yell about how that doesn't make sense or how I'm overthinking it, but to me, Versus content just isn't enjoyable if you can't explain away things like that. I think my solution is to go more smaller scale for now, until I get more confident with the bigger scale versus battles. So instead of like Vilgax versus Darkseid, it would be more like the -10 versus the Sinister Six, or even smaller than that, with the Circus Freaks versus like Scarecrow, Killer Croc, and Joker from Batman's Rogues Gallery, or other villains that are similar to them in that regard. Like I said, I'm kind of 50-50 on this idea currently, so let me know if you guys think it could be interesting, or if you're just not interested in this content at all from me. The next idea I wanted to talk to you guys about is other content from this channel. I know a lot of people are just here for the Ben 10 stuff, and I think you're gonna be mostly satisfied with the new reaction videos coming out. So because of that, I'm hoping that I can kind of start making more diverse content. I've been wanting to do a follow-up to that Game of Thrones video for a while now, and I've been really getting into gaming again and have an idea for a kind of video essay on this one game I'm really passionate about. I know not everyone is here for that kind of content, and that's fine, but again, because the Ben 10 content is going to be ramped up a little bit in these coming weeks, I'm hoping that me putting out more diverse content like that isn't going to be seen as me trying to abandon Ben 10 content, or seen as a disappointment by fans, because again, it's going to be coming in between those major Ben 10 uploads. For example, say you get a Ben 10 react every week. Well, one week you'll get a random gaming video drop, and then the next it'll either be back to the Ben 10 uploads where I react to the episodes, or another long form Ben 10 video. I think this schedule and style could be the best compromise for me and for those of you looking for Ben 10 content on this channel. The only thing I'm not super confident on is what I'm gonna do past those gaming videos and past that next Game of Thrones video. I've been thinking on doing a House of the Dragon video and a video about a genre of games I've really been getting into, so let me know if any of that sounds interesting to you guys down in the comment section below. And remember, you're still gonna be getting your Ben 10 content. You're gonna be getting a lot of it actually, so don't worry about not being satisfied every week, or every other week I guess, depending on how this schedule works out. Now, this next idea is kinda gonna be a little weird. See, I had a couple more videos planned with those AI presidents. Unfortunately, I think 11 Labs is shutting down the Joe Biden thing, or at least I've been hearing that you can't use Joe Biden's voice anymore. So either I replace him, go to a different AI site and just use that, even though I don't know any besides 11 Labs, and I think they all require some form of pay up front, which I'm not really excited for. Or, and this is just an idea, idea. I was thinking I would just take over the other videos myself. I only really planned for them to do another ranking videos about the Ben 10 villains, which I can just scrap and just have me come in and basically rank things like the Ben 10 video games myself. Yes, I had kind of planned to get around to that for that one guy that commented it back in the original AI president video I made. I was thinking of incorporating some AI voices into my reactions. You know, maybe get a Ben Shapiro voice popping up out of nowhere talking to me about how much better the reboot or Alien Force is compared to like Omniverse or the classic series. But I'm not sure how I feel about that idea just because it would probably make those videos take longer. And the whole point of those videos is obviously to keep it somewhat shorter. So this idea is really up in the air. If you guys really hate that idea or just really want the AI presidents back, just let me know in the comment section below and I'll try and figure out a workaround. My last idea was really just an idea. I didn't really even like start thinking of concepts or video ideas for it, but I was thinking of talking about some of the other stuff Man of Action has created. I know they've done like Big Hero 6 and stuff, but I know they also worked on some old X-Men games and a variety of other stuff that I was thinking about tackling in order to see kind of what they've been doing in the past couple of years and what I think about it. I was gonna kind of start with Ultimate Spider-Man, since I never got around to watching it after I finished Spectacular, and see what I thought. This was something that I was originally gonna give off to the AI presidents and let them meme on it, but as I just mentioned earlier, that's no longer possible. So I'm gonna have to review it myself in between the Ben 10 reactions, which I'm not super excited for. But again, I really enjoyed Man of Action's Ben 10 and wanted to interact more with their other works, aside from the obvious Generator Rex series that we pretty much all know about since it crossed over with Ben 10. But anyways guys, that's gonna have to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't really script it out because it was literally just my thoughts and ideas for what I should do with this channel, so I kinda didn't see a point, so hopefully it turned out well. And let me know if you guys are excited about some of the new ideas I mentioned. And if you're new around here, I definitely recommend subscribing in order to see all these cool ideas play out on my channel in the next couple of weeks, and to see where I take the channel from there. That's all for now though guys. I'll see you guys in my next upload, which should be roughly 2 weeks after this video goes up. Hopefully nothing goes wrong, but I'll make sure to keep you guys up to date in the community section. That's all for now though guys. Bye.